channel, Planning and Budgeting Life. Thank you for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and also hit the like button if you like the video. So moving on. Last week at the beginning of the week, I uploaded my video just for Monday and Tuesday because I did go back to work. And yes, it has been hectic and I've been overwhelmed and I've been stressed and I haven't been sleeping because, you know, as you all know, most teachers are distance learning, and some schedules are just rougher than others, and, you know, we don't know what's going on, and admin doesn't know, the district doesn't know, and we're all trying to do the best that we can, and I'm not complaining, even though I feel like I have been, but, you know, it's very overwhelming. I've been waking up at 4:30 because I can't sleep. I just wake up and I'm thinking of what I need to do. And also I'm taking classes, which I'll be done on Monday, so I have a lot going on. I'm hoping once I'm done, then I'll be less stressed, but I don't think so, because I think all I'm thinking about right now is work and how to introduce it. And I got my schedule and I was like, whoa, wow. And I will talk about it a little bit. But yeah, I think, you know, all us teachers in our staff meetings these last 2 days have been overwhelming. And just, you know, but, you know, going on, now I know what the rest of my week is going to look like because I finally got my schedule. So I am going to finish that. And there go my pens. So I'm going to start with Wednesday because I know. Okay, so Wednesday, before I start, you know, putting stickers anywhere, I will just go with this. So all we've been doing is meeting. That's it. So I'm going to differentiate. Well, I'm going to differentiate differently because I have planning. So I'm going to use these two this time. Actually, I'll use the orange and this lighter orange for the, you know, I'm doing planning tomorrow, the only day we could plan. So I'm going to do from 7:30, and I'm going to use the light orange. This orange. Yeah, I'll do that one. This light orange from 7:30 to 9:20. That's our first session. And we are planning. That's all we're doing. Our department is planning. So I'm a language arts teacher, so I teach language arts, 8th grade. This is my 3rd year teaching, by the way. I'm not an experienced teacher by any means, so obviously this feels a little more overwhelming than most. So I'm going to do that. And I also bought the Sharpie S-Gel pens, and I have been liking them. I don't know if they bleed because I haven't used them on these. I've used them on my Erin Condren teacher planner, but not on this. So planning, that's all we're doing tomorrow. Well, not all. So we have like 4 different blocks of trainings, and we decided to do the first block and the last block for training purposes. And then we are going to use this more like a red, but still kind of an orange. So I'm just kind of concerned as to what I'll use the red. So what ends up happening is, okay, so I teach language arts, and this is going to be my first year. This is going to be it was my first year teaching Avid. And I'm just going to do it to 11, even though it's 11:05. And then I teach an elective called Study Skills. So I thought, okay, you know, we're only teaching 3 periods a day, with an intervention in the middle. So we teach first period for 90 minutes. It has to. So I teach you know, so I teach a Study Skills course this year. So I was going to have 3 preps. Well, now that we have the first period block, which is 90 minutes, be language arts. Second period is not even a period. It's intervention period that we have for 60 minutes. Then I have third period, which is my, or second period, sorry, because it's first. Intervention is not even considered a class. Second period, which will be my study skills. And then my third period will be my AVID students, my AVID class. And then every Wednesday we teach for 60 minutes a social emotional learning course. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 preps. And I am not complaining. I'm not one to complain. Obviously, I'm new. I'm used to, doing what I need to do. But with what they're telling us, it just seems so not what we expected. So we're doing quarters. So the first quarter we'll do for second and third, 9 weeks, the second 9 weeks, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So I was hoping, because I'm new at this, that they would be, hey, we'll do first 2 sections of English and then your 1 elective, the first quarter. And then the second quarter, you'll do your other 2 sections of English and then your other elective, which would be AVID. But no, they just decided, hey, here you go. And, but everybody feels the same. So it is what it is, I guess. So from 11:50. So I'm doing my planning, the first block. The second block, I'm going to do a Google Meet, whatever they do, workshop or PD. And I kind of know it, and I'm very good at figuring it out on my own, but, they want to, they want us to do it with them. So whatever. 11:50 to 1:30. Because these 125, I don't understand why they do it like that. And I did finish my, 15-page paper, so I was really excited about that because that was stressing me out. And I'm so stressed, like with all the information that they're giving us, that I have been, as I'm listening to my, trainings and stuff, I've been cleaning, and I wake up early to clean and stuff. And so when I wake up at 4:30, because I have nothing better to do, when I get nervous or overwhelmed, I start organizing and cleaning. That's just weirdo me. My husband seems to like it because the house is always clean. So that's why when you guys see clean kitchen, clean that, and my writing's gonna be really bad right now because I am so all over the place. Let me do my lunch. I do get about 50 minutes of lunch, so it's 11:05 to 11:50 is our lunch, but I'm gonna, block it off at this time. I really should be using the ruler, but I am just a bundle of nervous energy right now. So this will be my lunch break. And my kids have been so good, and they've noticed how stressed I am that they've been taking care of themselves. I feel so bad. See, I'm not even like doing stuff correctly that I normally would. But whatever. And then from 1:35 to 3:15, it's going to be our other planning period. That's what I mean, like our scheduling is, why can't it be to 3:30? But, then we have our contractual time, and it's just bleh. I'm not sure if that pen is low or on ink, or it's just that light. And that will be our planning period. And then the rest of the day. So I have my Zoom class later. My last Zoom class, which will be purple. I love purple. Reminds me of Prince. I think I mentioned before that I was a huge Prince fan. So it was very, I think he was like, not really my first crush, but I guess my first American crush, because I am, like I said, I've mentioned before previously so many times, I am Hispanic. So I had a huge crush on this one singer named Camilo Sesto. That's who first person I saw in concert. Whoops. I went to keep my mom company at a concert, and she went to that. And I used to love his music. And I used to listen to Juan Gabriel, Emmanuel, El Puma. I don't even remember. Jose Luis Rodriguez, I think his name is. I don't know. That's the kind of music I grew up with. What's her name? The female singer. She used to sing Rocío Dúrcal. Oh my God. I just used to love, all those Spanish songs. And then, so my first, male crush singer-wise, other than obviously, I did listen to American music. ABBA was my, first introduction to English music. Fleetwood Mac because of my uncle. Grease, the soundtrack, Saturday Night Fever, all that stuff. But yeah, it was always Spanish music. But Prince was my first oh my God, and that's when I became a Prince fan. But yeah, Culture Club was another one. Oh, and then Aha. But I think, Culture Club was the big one for me. Anytime Karma Chameleon comes on, I'm like, don't change the channel. And then dinner. And my husband has been so good about taking care of dinner for me. With the kids, because I am just not cutting it as a mom. In the summer, I'm rocking it, but once I'm back to work, I just kind of... And thankfully, my mom's coming back on Sunday, so... And that's, she helps so much. Although we clash a lot. We tend to clash a lot. Who doesn't clash with their mom? I know we love them and we appreciate everything that they do, but... when you live with your mother, it's like two strong personalities. Where do you think we get our personalities from? And we clash. Although I do have one of my best friends. She's 20 years older than me, maybe. And I had a good conversation with her yesterday. And we were talking about how overwhelmed I am. And just talking to her for some reason just totally relaxed me. She was like, oh my God, Perla, you're all over the place. You're all over the place. Because I was all over the place. My voice, everything. I just sounded all over the place because I was so overwhelmed. And I was like, yeah, I get really stressed out. And she knows, I used to work with her when I was a secretary. She was a clerk. That was my first job in the school district that I'm in. And we just became very good friends. She's like a second mother to me. I had gone through some issues back then. And my mom, unfortunately, wasn't very supportive, but she was. And... my mom's your typical Catholic, although my friend is a typical Catholic, person too, but she's not judgmental. And my mom, used to be very judgmental, and that's why I am not very judgmental. 14, 15, 16, is that the way it is? And, my mom has improved, so yeah, I tend to clash with my mom. She wants me to be a certain way, and I am not. I've always been very rebellious to the point where sometimes when I was younger, I rebelled. I would do the opposite just to piss my parents off. My dad was a little more understanding, but yeah, he would get mad too. But not as much as my mom. And my mom's family was very, I guess, very judgmental. And they didn't really care for me. It was tough growing up in that environment, but I overcame it. Still love my family. That is one thing, I'm forgiving with my family at times, but sometimes, after a while, you just... I'll cut people out of my life, especially with friends. If you do something to hurt me, or my kids, not even me, my kids, you mess with my kids, I cut people off. And it's rare that I call someone a friend. I'm very picky. And that I learned from my friend that I was just talking about, who I spoke with yesterday. Why did I do green? I'm not having breakfast. I am doing a training that day, so it should be orange. I'm gonna go with green because I messed it up. So we'll do green for my training because it's different type of training. This is actual professional development day. development training. There we go. I don't know what I was talking about, so I'm gonna leave that because I'm so disappointed I did a green, but that's okay. I have my break. And then the characters, so this will be break. I'm gonna do blue, like a tiny little line because at 9:30 we start up again. And with the lighter pen, I'm gonna write break. And I do take advantage of my breaks right now. Usually during school, I'm constantly working, so I don't. So let me do the orange, because, oh, you know what, I'm gonna continue with the green. We're not eating this day. Just kidding. Obviously I'm eating eventually. 9:30 to 11:05 is continuing with our training. Our professional development. We're getting trained on our social emotional learning script, our program that we're doing. And it's 3-hour training. Let's see how that goes. I don't mind learning new stuff. I'm always up for a challenge. And as I'm filming this video, and I think my handwriting is getting a little bit better, I think. Very relaxing talking it out. And I think that's, with my friend yesterday, as I was talking it out, I felt myself relax, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I called her. And then our lunch, let me do this color for this day anyway, or, food for this day. So 11:05 to 11:50. And I'll do it to 12 o'clock. So then we have our breakout sessions in the afternoon, and then I have other professional development the last half hour till 3:15. You know what? And I'm done talking. Let me speed this up for you guys, okay? Sorry. Okay, everybody, so I finished up the week. Here's what it looks like. It's even more crowded, and I think, that's how it's going to look. Well, just this week. Friday's my day off. I am, hanging out with my friend. She's my teacher friend. We used to work together. Now we're at different sites, but she needs a little training on some Google Classroom stuff. So, we decided to make it into a barbecue, and I'm going to help her out setting up her classrooms. But mostly it's just trainings, getting my kids Chromebook pickup stuff, although my husband and I just talked about their Oak Knoll Virtual Academy, and it's more of an independent study, homeschooling. I don't have time for that. So we're going to look at public schools in his district. My son will be staying at the Catholic school because there's no way I'm going to do independent study with that little boy. No way. I'll kill myself. No offense. Sorry to make a joke out of it, but I would get overwhelmed because he doesn't do his work and he doesn't listen to me when it comes to that. But this is what it looks like. I'm happy with the way it turned out. A little packed. Next week should be a little better. I still have stuff, see? I already have planned it. I wrote it in because I needed to see it, because I was kind of stressing out about everything. But yeah, so here it goes. I hope this, seeing the whole week is better. Thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell. I forgot to post my budgeting paycheck for the 10th. I'm not sure if I'll post that, but I might, maybe both. If not, I'll just wait till the 25th. feel a little better. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.